presentation of the National Football League.
Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be off. Down and about the 35-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
On fourth down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. Mike Hughes on the return for the Falcons. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, Penix. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play after being backed up. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Throws caught by Cooper on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. He's across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Complete to Cooper. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Now Penix on third and long. He's good to hook up there to Cooper. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that...
And he will score! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. Yeah! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get about 5. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. 14 yards on that pass play there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one going to be sniffed out. blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Mahomes now to throw again. That one taken in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 4th TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the they're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. On play action, Penix moving to his left. Now he takes off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Atlanta.
On the ground, it's Algier. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
From the gun, here is Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Atlanta. They'll run with Robinson. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard. Here's Algier. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll run the sneak, trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being...
Oh, big hole, left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
14, Chiefs 7.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A gain there of 27 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force them down for a loss.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Jalen Royal. Touchdown, KC.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid. My first NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Butker now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. Plant. It's Penix. Complete right side. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
First down, Falcons.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. They'll run on first down with Algier. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Screen goes for 12, and that's a first down. Handoff, it's Algier. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. It is second and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the LA Rams. And it's Jordan Whittington. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Denver Broncos. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is going to end up a touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He's looking to throw, nothing's there, so he takes off. And he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown, 20 yards on the scramble. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. You're going to go play action with Penix. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Was caught by Cooper on the right side. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
3rd and a yard. We'll try and run for this with Algier. A dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Give on the ground. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. Going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Algier is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it, and the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Royals. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and There's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 45.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Open man is Kelsey, the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. We'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. And I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards with the catch.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They put Kelsey in motion. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. complete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. And Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
They'll run for it. It's Algier. He's going to have a Falcons 1st down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
1st down, Atlanta.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Atlanta.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Plant. It's Penix. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
about 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Penix. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17. To kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 2. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Give. This is Algier. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Still 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 18. Hiking, 18.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Ready, set. 19.
From the gun, here is Penix. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. We'll go play action now with Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They put Kelsey in motion. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Mahomes now on second down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 1. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Offense.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. And they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They run over center with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. And it'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down and 8. A run here with Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On third down, Penix. That's caught left side by Cooper. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.